Okay, a nice one. I just this minute is for Jimo. I'm going to take us. We're preparing to have the relaunch or reset orb of drip garden animal farm. In the next few hours, we're having a countdown already on drip garden, and so PG Bank launch the next 4 hours, 30 minutes, and so that's today, Thursday, the 5th of 2022 May, and that's uh, 1 p.m. New York time. Okay, so we're going to be starting up a new interface for animal farm drip garden, right? The PG Bank. So you're going to be able to migrate all your accounts that we have on the other place. So PG Bank, you're able to upload here and migrate it. So it's going to be massive. So we're going to have drip garden. Okay, of course, I'm not connected. So just to show you the drip garden, the PG Bank, okay, it's going to show that's a kind of the, right? It's going to be a new interface as it were. And then now what I brought to you, this is what we do in Planbxpress, even though we have an arm that coordinates anything that have to DeFi gaming, DeFi games, um, um, stuff like arbitrage platforms where we generate cash flow and then we plan back to our major crypto project. Of course, we have a lot of crypto projects taking advantage of different coins. Okay, bought into some coin. Okay, this guy had plumbed back already. Jump up to 7.2. Okay, I saw a plumber. Okay, it bounced up again. Yeah, 6.8. Yeah, I saw the gap there. All right, so we just buy into coins and projects, leveraging to be able to buy, hold, stake, and those are the things we do. But predominantly, we create cash flow for ourselves so that we're able to leverage on different coins, buy into coins and stake them and allow them to be. Now, but today I'm going to take you on a route of animal farm drip network. Okay, so drip network as it were. Let me quickly show you. Now, drip network is a project that's so fantastic. We've been following. I think the starting of drip network was since last year, and then it has done a year plus already now. So we started though when the drip um, network had done some good movements. So, but nevertheless, we still plug in, I think, early this year, 2022. All right, so this is drip. And what am I going to do now? I want to increase a stake. Now, it has done all time of $169, $173. And then all time low, not here because this guys don't even know. That was last year. If you go to CoinMarketCap, all time low is $6.49, $6.47. Now, there now presently is about $24.7, right? So now what are we going to do? I'm quickly going to bring out a link that you need to be part of. Now, look at it, example. This is a drip network. It has, number one, it has a drip FAUCET. So on the FAUCET, what exactly do? You buy the drip coin, the drip coin itself on the fountain, and then stake for a year return, but on a daily basis you get paid. So, but the minimum you can deposit is actually one drip. So one drip, of course, you're going to be charged a tax of 10% for depositing, and then that you can be earning average of 1% per day for the next until you have 3.65 APY. That is 3.65x. That's 365% in 365 days. So you can compound to increase your stake in the system, or you can be harvesting, right? That is claiming and then spend it. So I'm going to take you around now. This is DeFi game. Now, number one, you need a booty. Now I'm going to copy a booty here. Okay, so I'm going to copy a booty. Now this booty, you should make sure that you have at least MetaMask. If you do not have MetaMask, you can have right? If you do not have MetaMask, you can have Trust Wallet. So I'm going to give a Budi, and on the chat box, you see the Budi I'm pasting. This is a Budi address. So, and you are meant to paste the Budi address. Now, in the Budi, there's an address, Budi address that is there. You can see it here. So I'm going to copy the Budi address. Okay. So here is the Budi address. I will copy the Budi address. Okay. So what am I supposed to do? The first thing, as I've copied the Budi address, once you have pasted, you are meant to connect your wallet. So I connect to the wallet. Now it's connected. You can see there's nothing in this wallet. So the next I do is to make sure I connect Budi. Now, so look at it here. It tells you get Budi or Budi. So I paste the Budi address and click update. So the Budi address is just like a referral link. Then I click confirm so that it can connect the wallet and link this account to the Budi. That is whoever that must have invited you. So if you want to do the drip FAUCET, you cannot be allowed to do the FAUCET without the Budi being updated. And that's why I'm giving you this. And of course, when you do it, the Budi address will receive some fractions of referral commission as it were too. Now, having done this, the next you are meant to do is to click on swap. On the platform, click on swap. So I have 1 BNB to buy drip. So how many is going to buy? So I can just go ahead. Perhaps I may want to do transaction because I want to be compounding after I stake some coins there. So, but let's look at, I'm going to use let's say 0.9 BNB. So 0.9 BNB, right? It's going to give me average of 10 to 12, but they will charge me fee. So I'm going to buy 0.9 BNB. So 0.9 BNB. So I click confirm to buy. So if it's 1 BNB you are using, you just click 1. If it's 2, if it's 0.5, any volume of BNB you want to use. Now I'm buying. So I'm waiting for it to be confirmed. Once it's confirmed, I'm going to see my, right? I have 13.01 drip, as it were. So what's the next thing to do? The next thing to do, if I want to stake, so minimum you can stake, so you have to go back to FAUCET. So I go back to FAUCET. Now, this is the star I want to use. I bought 13 now. I may just go ahead and stake 3. And I'm going to tell you why. I can leave this 10. If there's a launch back of the PG Bank by in the next 4 hours, there might likely be a drastic move of the drip, so I can sell, as it were. So now, if I'm buying, so let me say I use 2 BNB, I can sell the 1. I can, stake the half and leave the half. The price pump up, I can sell. Imagine if I buy at $25, $27 now, and the price spike up to, let's say, 50, 54, or 60 or 70 eventually within these few weeks, then I can sell and make money. So, but here, all I need to do for the volume I bought, if I want to stake, all I just click on max, but I want to stake like 3 pieces, minimum is 1, so I click on deposit. Now, as I click on deposit, 10% on that 3 is going to be charged, right? So I click confirm. Okay, so confirm. So let's look at it. So let's wait for it. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. Good. So let me confirm for the transaction. Confirm. We're waiting. So once it's confirmed, it will say deposit successful. Right? Deposit successful. It's okay. So let's look at it. You're going to see a deposit here. So let's watch. So 2.768. That means 10% tax was cut. And it's telling you 2.768. In the next 1 year, the total accrual I will have gotten is 10.101. So if I'm not compounding, but if I'm compounding, I can keep increasing it. So, but on daily basis, at least that is about 1% of this can be available here. and then I can be compounding it. I'm just doing this for experiment, for you to understand how to stake your drip in the drip faucet. Now, if you want to earn money, right? If you want to earn money by referring your friend, you can copy your wallet address, but ensure you have this coin called B3 4P. Now, you have to buy it in layer one of PancakeSwap. So I have to buy it, right? Layer one of PancakeSwap. How much is one now? If you must earn from the people you invited, oh my goodness. What have I done? I think I'm doing something. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing this wallet or what's happening, because I can imagine. Okay, yeah, but I think I'm still there, because I could see that it's giving me another place to participate in. So I need to go back to the drip. Okay, so I go back here. So I need to buy this. So it popped up and show me this, and then give up this. Understand, continue. You know why I have to stop just now? I have 3 pieces in my other wallet, so, and I was not seeing it here. And so that's why I have to like, what's happening? So now the drip, so buying with what? Let's say BUSD. So you will know what's the price per one now. So assuming I want to buy 152. Oh, that it has really come down. $152. I saw it went up to as high as $200 per one, because what I had, I saw that it was about 300, 600. No, I had 3 pieces and it gone back to 300. So that means it has actually dumped. Maybe there were more people who bought into it. You just need to hold this. If you must make from, okay, it has dumped, because I was seeing a look at it. Yeah, because that time it was 200 and something dollars. Now you can now see 482 and $200 that time. Okay, 200 per one, now 156. So that's about per one, about 40 something dollars is off, because 200 and something or 40 something dollar times 3, $220 off. And so you must have the coin in order to participate. Okay, in order to participate. So minimum you should hold is 2 to earn person you directly invite, and to the second person you can hold 3, 4, 5 depending in that order. There was a time this price of this thing came down drastically to about 70 something dollars, so you could buy more that time. So that's about, if you want to maybe earn some affiliate commission on anyone who uses your booty. If you don't have this B3 you are holding, you cannot earn from that fellow. So that is drip faucet, so you can keep compounding and all of that. So let me quickly show you. You can see this, for instance. Let's check. Don't mind me, I have different wallets for different purposes. Now let's look at it, connect here, and then what next? Now look at it, you can see that this one is already 55, and the expected outcome is what, 201. Now, so we compound, so I have about 5.779 now. So I can keep compounding, as it were. Okay. Now, if I click on this B3, now you're going to see the 3 pieces I have here. If I zoom in, there was a time I was selling, the volume I have, sell, buy, stuff like that. So let it come up. Yeah. Okay, let me just close this guy. Okay, so buy B3 4P network. Congestion. So B3 4P. That's a congestion, okay? In PancakeSwap. Okay, so you must have B3 4P just holding it for you to be able to qualify in making money from, say, Pancake is having them. So you must have it in order to earn from the affiliate of the booty you give out. So if you have and you want to send your link out, buy some P3 4P so that you can earn the affiliate commission. So that's it. So now going back to the next one is the drip garden. Look at example. Look at this drip garden is having 6,890 plants, right? And what is getting in a day, we have what we call drip populate. Okay, so let me quickly look at it. Manage address. Come back here. Now, if you are using this, they might tell you to like, all right, they may tell you to like, okay, celebrate the farm V2 launch, gain insight and latest update. Okay, so they may ask you to support them with 5 BUSD, which is not too much, so that your wallet is synchronized. You can use everything free. Now, look at this account. It's showing you that what it has in the total plant in this account is 6,890, and what it earned in plant per day is 229 plant per day, which amount to $51.17. That means on average, this is earning about $51. But the price of the plant is going up and down. So in fact, it was drastically going down. So you can see now, it has 132 plants already to be replanted or to be harvested. So, but in this case, I will only compound thereafter to show you how to grow more. Because there was a time, please understand this risk associated with all these things. Sometimes you may think you are going to make fast money, then it may take some time. Let me tell you, did you know that this same plant that is worth less than 22 cents, and maybe 20 or 21 cents, there was a time it was $12 per plant. So imagine if it was a time it was $12 per plant, this plant now that is 6,890. So imagine multiply by 6,890. So this money ought to be $82,280. Now, but how much is it now? $1,535. Now it's compounding. Then imagine 229 N daily, 229 multiplied by $12 as at that time. That would be $2,748 earning daily. Now imagine there was a time it sat down continually at $5. So multiply by 229, right? That's about $1,145 every day. So multiply by 30 days, now will have given you about 34,350, right? So imagine now that 6,890 plants, right? Multiplied by $5. Multiplied by $5, that will give you average of about 34,000 something. So what we're saying is that if I buy now and I'm compounding, what happens when the price goes to like just $2 and you are having 229 per day, that will give you this $458 per day. Multiply by 30 days, that will give you about $13,750 or $740 per month. So now we're going to exemplify. Now this is almost right. This gives you get set to be able to check what is the next time for me to recompound. In the next 3 minutes, 44 for 3 seconds, I can compound. But let me quickly go back to the page. Now I'm going to copy an address now, right? And then copy, and you are going to see the same link too on the chat box if you are on the YouTube channel, and then you can register. So what you need, what do I need to do? The drip garden, you need to have BUSD in your wallet. So just buy some BUSD. Is there any amount that is too small? No, but I would recommend minimum you should do like $100 so that you can be compounding as it were. So, but let's exemplify this now. I'm going to create another account because I like practical, so that you know how it's being done from the base. Okay. Now, if you look at this account, I funded it with $400 BUSD. So what am I supposed to do now? I'm supposed to connect. So I'm going to connect, copy the address and paste. Okay. I've copied the address and paste. So whereby I can now buy into the drip, right? Let it come up. It's coming up. So now, what's the difference between the drip garden, the drip faucet, and then the PG bank? There are three things and other staking pools that are coming. Now, the drip faucet is the basic, is the real coin of the ecosystem from day one. And they have started, that was what they started with before they kept expanding their horizon of activities, okay? So now you are participating that time, you can only stake the drip faucet to make more money, right? You can only stake the drip faucet to make more money, making 1% on your drip every day. Imagine people started when the drip was $6.7 and then they stake and they are compounding. So imagine like this, somebody who was there when it was $7, let's say $7, and you put in, let's say, just $2,000. Divide by 7, that's about 285. So 285 multiplied by 0.01, right? That's about 2.85. And then there was a time the price went to 169. So let's say it stayed longer at 100 to 120. So multiply by 30 days, okay? That's about 85 point something multiplied by 100, okay? That means in a month, the person is earning about 8,571. Meanwhile, it was 2,000 that was spent. Then imagine when the person must have compounded, will have made some insane money. So you understand that DeFi games are, there are times that everything will crash down and then it begin to reform again gradually. So understand certain risk, you know, in that dimension so that you don't mess up. Now, let me quickly do this so that I can take you around other things as fast as possible so that you can get the basic before you get tired of listening to this interaction. So there I'm going to do this, you now need to have BUSD in your wallet. I just showed you guys, I have about 400 BUSD. You can buy on Binance and it's free to transfer to your MetaMask or whatever. Now I'm going to click on first place I need to click, having opened it this way, ensure the link I sent to you, you copy and paste, then you click on what we call drip liberation. Okay, now copy drip liberation. Now you can see I have 405 here. I'm going to use everything. So you click on maximum. Then when you click on maximum, it tells you enable BUSD. Yes, enable it. It asks you to confirm because they will charge you transaction fee. Confirm. This is to enable and give access authorization to spend your BUSD. All right. Now, enabling it now, it will be approved. Now, once it's been approved, it's going to ask you to supply so that I can convert it. Look at what's saying. Funds sent will be converted to drip BUSD LP. That's liquidity pool. Then you say yes, supply, go ahead. It's now saying the total liquidity pool that will be available is 22.7678. You say yes, no problem. Confirm. Now, is this what you have supplied that you are going to use to buy the plant? But take note, the difference between this is that all this, that's why drip is actually what we call deflammatory coin or project. Now I'm adding the LP, the address to be available, what's called cake LP. Now, when you make money and you want to withdraw, you still go and remove liquidity from PancakeSwap. Now, what am I doing? I'm practically just investing on the DeFi game and then continue to watch over. Now, I've done that. So look at it, I've supplied. Now, after I've supplied, you know, it's been approved, right? It's been approved. Where am I going to see it? After you supply, you go to what we call drip garden. Now you can see it's been approved. So go to drip garden. Okay. If you go back now, you now see that it had been approved. Okay, it was already approved. So you go to drip garden. Please remember you are starting from drip liberation. Now you have nothing here, unlike the other account has because it has started. Now they have charged tax. Instead of 22 point something, it's now 21.39. You know, it was 22.787 stuff. Now it's 21.39 thereabouts. So I click on maximum. So when I click on maximum, it's going to ask you to enable drip BUSD LP. Now it's combining, half is going to be in drip and half is going to be in BUSD. Now I click yes, confirm, go ahead and supply. Now this supply I'm doing now is that I'm now planting in this garden, right? I'm planting in this garden. What am I planting? Tree. So this will be generating income for me, average of about 3 point something percent on daily basis. So now I can be compounding. The more healthy I want my garden to be, I will compound more. And I will always tell people, when you are starting now, you are starting at the right time. Imagine what this one has produced. It's going to give 1,689 plant. Now, gone are the days when the price was about $12. Imagine what this one will have cost. This one will have cost more, far than that, because let's look at it, 1,689. Imagine 1,689 multiplied by, right? Let's say just $5. Then the person will have spent $8,000. Imagine when it was $12. $12 multiplied by 1,689. That means the person is spending about 20,000 for this plant. So what most people always have that time is 100, 200 plant because of the cost of the plant. Okay, it's approved. Okay, so now the next you see, let's watch. So it's approved. Let's look at it. Wait. Can refresh it. Now, since it's approved, it's going to be planted. Immediately it's planted. Over time, it starts generating seed, which is producing new plant. There are a number of seed that will make a plant. Okay, so let's look at it. I have network congestion, so I really quickly want to, so let's go back to drip garden. Has it been successful? Maximum buy plants. Okay, yeah, confirm. So now we are buying plants. Okay, it has even dropped. Maybe the price of plant now is going up gradually. If not, it was 1,689. Now it's 1,688. So let's wait for it to confirm. The moment it's confirmed, then your drip garden is working. So what you need to do is that you'll be checking, okay, harvest successful. Now, what you need to be doing every time is to be coming back and see how many volume. Look at it now, 1,688. So it's having this, right? So at every time this place gets filled up, you know the number of seed you want to replant. Now, let me show you something very quickly. When do I know when to replant? Let's see when I will see when to replant. That's when you need to use this platform, drip.formulate.finance, drip.formulate.finance. So you can come to manage wallets. So I can add wallets. Okay, I add this wallet. So add another wallet. Now look at it. I'm adding the wallet now. So I can go there and see when. So it's going to show you the summary of everything around this coin. Now around this, it's telling us that 1,688. Now you can see tax that have been charged on the transaction is now $370 worth. Now it's telling us what you'll be making per day is 56.26 plant, which is about $12.33. Okay, $12.33. If price remain constantly like that, that means you're going to be making about that $12 every day. So imagine if you are making average of $12 every day multiplied by 30 days. Okay, you are making about $360 every month. So continually. So imagine if the price of the drip of the plant go up, and you are making 56. So 56 plant multiplied by $5, that would be about $280 per day. Multiplied by 30 days, it sounds unbelievable, okay? That's $8,400. Who will you tell that the project you start with have done that? So look at how many, it takes 25 minutes, 35 seconds to always come back to replant, right? Every that period is when you can replant again. So you have 23 minutes to go more in replanting more, as it were. Okay, so you can see how the project works. So I planted this, and then the drip FAUCET tool should be running. So let me quickly connect and you'll see it. Okay, you can see now. Over time, you're going to see what is happening here. Maybe what has accrued. Okay, about 1 cent has already been accrued already. So it will continue in that order. So everyone, that's the project of the drip network. So the next thing that's to be coming, that we're saying the launch, is the PG bank, right? Is the PG bank. Is going to be massive because it was paused as a result of certain technical stuff that happened about 1 month or 2 months ago, and then we are going to have the resurface. Now I planted this, so I quickly will go back to other wallet that probably had order. So I have it, I scatter everywhere with it, and so it may surprise you to see what we've been doing. If you look at this place now, drip, now this account, right? So let it return. This account is having 2,226. It has generated 53 that I may need to replant. So do I just replant? No, I will go back to this formulate to check. So let me check manage wallet, right? Manage wallet, look at the wallet here. I will check it. When am I supposed to plant? Currently growing. So in the next 11 minutes, I'm meant to plant. The next 11 minutes, I will plant, okay? Now let's check this other guy, manage. Then let's check this guy. There are many of them like that. You may ask me, why do I have reason for each account I created? Okay, look at this now. Okay, that means the price of the drip even dropped again, 1,500 and something dollars, what we saw before. Now, when is the next plant? Oh, almost full to plant. See now, this one is taking 6 minutes, 13 seconds to plant. So look at it. Let me just refresh it. So I have about, how many plants do I have now? 219 plants to plant now. So I go ahead, I have to change the address to it, right? And then click 219. So I go back to the drip, the portal. Will have changed to this. You can see it has changed 219 to plant. Should I go ahead? Yes, go ahead. And so that what I'm doing now is to recompound 219. So I click here, not buy plant. It will go later. You click on plant seed compound. Then it said yes. Please ensure you have some fraction of BNB constantly in your wallet because of gas fee of BNB transaction. Now, you know, we have 6,890 here now. It may be 5,000 shortly because this is, yeah, to be 5,000 plus now, or 7,000, sorry, 7,109 plant already. So 7,109. So if I go back to the drip formulate and then I quickly can refresh, you will see what will be what of the total plant available now. So rather than being 6,890 is now 7,109, which is worth $1,558, and then making about 236 plants every day. Now, every 5 minutes plus, they another replanting. Over time will come that every minute you have more volume that you are harvesting. So imagine you are having 236 now. So imagine 236 when the price of drip just even go to ordinary $2. So $2 multiplied by 236, okay, that gives you about 472. Imagine when you go back to that $5, 236, okay, that gives you about 1,180. Then what is now terribly spike, and then 236, right? That gives you about 2,832. Multiplied by 30 days, that gives you about 84,960. In those times when the price was high, I know somebody who was earning about $5,800 every day from the garden. Then imagine that multiplied by 30 days, was about 200 and something thousand. Okay, 174,000. We know a guy who was making more than that, 200 and something thousand every month. So this is how it runs. I'm just sharing with you about this, and you do not need to hold too much to give yourself unnecessary panic. But please take note, all these are not, is a void of no, there's no risk? No. Of course, you are taking a risk. Imagine people who have invested when the price was at that high, now it's done. What will he do? The person have to wait and watch until the price adjust and all of that. So certainly there must be risk associated. So ladies and gentlemen, you are there and watching me live. This is what you need to do. I think I need to go to the Facebook page. Some of you who may want to get started with both the drip garden, the FAUCET, and I quickly will paste the address for you. So this is the link for the drip garden. Okay. Then I can copy the, yeah, I can copy the drip garden for you. So when the PG bank is out, then that will be given to, we don't know, even this address too may change. So the moment it's changed, now, of course, we will change address and make it available for you. So ladies and gentlemen, and that's so far what we have on this episode. It's quite interesting. Not like we have shown you guys that we're making money everywhere. You can see this another account on COTPS. As money is coming, we are spreading, opening on other things. Now there's a platform now that I need to send $1,000 for seed fund. Then for me, I can just withdraw $1,000 from here. Because why? It's not difficult, because what started this account now, was about $1,100. That was beginning of last month. Okay, on the 11th of, so by 11th of this month, today is 5th. In the next 6 days, it will be 1 month. And then if you look at it logically, of course, it's earning some additional fraction, maybe from affiliate group, but so far compounding and all of that has earned over $1,238 so far, so good. Okay, so that's what you need to know. So the next episode is going to be more fantastic, and I'll share with you so many other projects, like I've said it, that what to make insane money in 2022 may not make sense. That's the truth. What to make insane money in 2022 may not really make sense. So that's why the next I'm going to show to you over time is CISU exchange. So we're leveraging on it now, seeing what's going to happen about this project. So, and by the grace of God, today is 5th of May 2022. By 14th of this May, we're going to be in Lagos live for kind of mega launch of CISU exchange. So I've been a participant and following up logically about how to maximize all this opportunity. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. You're watching me live. You can always chat with me on my WhatsApp number +234 80369245 in 88. And so we have the blockchain technology training and all of that. You want to be part of it, then there's a link for joining the free Telegram channel, WhatsApp, and then on this, click the like button and then subscribe so that you can be always notified when there are new things or new information or projects out. So thank you very much, everyone. Do have a nice time. My name again is Medasif Ali Jima, the team lead for Planbxpress. Do have a nice time. Bye for now.